Okay, back in the bathroom again. Situational report. The weather today is going to be absolutely terrible. It's going to be rainy all day. Barely any sunshine, super high winds, so I'm giving up all hope of good photos the way that I normally take them, which means I get to empty my pack a little bit. So let's take a look at what I'm not going to bring. So let's see, probably going to be, for the most part, a pretty video heavy day. What do I not need? Neutral density filters, not going to bother. I don't think it's going to be worth it. 70 to 200. Actually, I'm going to still bring that. Do I need that? I'm going to leave that out. I don't think I'm going to need that. 24 to 70. Yes, I'm going to bring that for the low light. Tripod? Where's my tripod? Tripod? Not going to bring it. I don't need it. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, so I'm gonna run slick. 17 to 40, 2470, extra battery. Here's the thing too, the microphone, I'm not gonna use it. There's no point, because if it's gonna be raining, like it is right now, it's just gonna get soaking wet, and having the microphone plugged in opens one of the weather sealed gaskets on this camera, which means, you know, it could get wet, so I'm not gonna bother with that. Be a lot of B-roll today, kind of like there was yesterday. Oh well. Just gonna definitely bring that, because literally every single time I've never brought that lens, I always miss an amazing shot. And I mean, it's heavy, but whatever. Cool. Now we're good. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that is pouring rain coming through. It's downpouring down there. So yeah, that's a thing. Good thing I got Gore-Tex, right? All right, well, I'm all packed up. It's time to get moving soon here. I'm just gonna lay down right there until it's time to go. So I'm gonna break down the microphone, and I guess let's roll the B-roll of the day.
Yeah, it's a hot day. I'm hanging in the sunshine. You should hit me with the splash gun so I cool down. Won't you come on over? We can party till the sun's down. Baby, let me buy you a drink while we're dancing a blink. I could go for some Queen Bee too. Bass is going boom boom. Baby, if you're looking for some crazy, I'll tell you everybody's standing in a line for the water slide. You can come on over. We can take the roller coaster. And you know everybody's looking for a ride in the water slide. Water slide. Water slide. Surfing on a wave of good feelings. Well, it's just another Friday in paradise. So bring your A game, cause you know this party won't stop. We could never run out of time, sipping strawberry lime. You know I wanna share it with you. Bass is going boom boom. Baby, if you're looking for some crazy, I'll tell you everybody's standing in a line for the water slide. You can come on over. We can take the roller coaster. And you know everybody's looking for a ride in the water slide. Water slide. Water slide. It's getting kinda crazy up in here. Got that DJ playing music everybody wants to hear, yeah. It's getting kinda crazy up in here. Everybody wants a ride in the water slide. slide.
Oh, hey, future Chris here, like a couple months in the future. As I'm sitting here editing the Iceland video, episode 3, I think, whatever we're on, I couldn't help but notice that I didn't do an outro. I didn't do an exit for that episode. So here we are now, a couple months later, doing that exact same thing. What happened this day, as well, you could see, it was like a 3 or 4 minute video. We didn't really do a whole lot. We had time in the day for basically 2 things. And what happened was, when we're there in that time of year, there's really only about 3-4 hours of sunlight total. So on this day, we spent almost all the time in the bus. We hit Skógafoss, number 1, so we had to get there first, which wasn't that long. That was really cool. It was a ton of fun. It was super wet, as you could see, super rainy. And we were there for, man, I want to say like 30-40 minutes. And then we jumped back on the bus and drove all the way down to the black sand beach, which I can't remember how long the drive was, but it was long enough to make it so that we could only do those 2 things. Black sand beach was great. Super windy, super wet, but it was still a ton of fun. As you can see by the photos and stuff, really like a low contrast day because of all the cloud cover, but we still got some cool shots out of it. We also stopped somewhere in between the 2, and I don't remember what that was called, but you saw the pictures. That was pretty cool. We only spent maybe like 20 minutes there. So really in each spot, we didn't have a whole lot of time. So that's why this day was especially short. And when we got back to the hotel after driving for a while from the black sand beach back to the hotel, we relaxed a little bit, had dinner, had more of those half-price cocktails. So this is the best part. So as I explained earlier in the last episode, really good bourbon, super cheap for whatever reason. It was like $7 a shot, or like a single on the rocks. And also during that time, when we got back, there was also happy hour. So like Woodford Reserve was like $3.50 or something. So it was like stupid cheap. Like the cheapest beverage I could find was Woodford Reserve bourbon. So I ended up getting a double for like $7, and then another double, some more doubles, and then a lot of wine, which was also on the half price happy hour thing, which was really good. My mom and I had a lot of nice cocktails. We had some great conversation with the people there. Then we ate dinner after drinking all those cocktails. And we drank a lot. So I didn't really film anything because we, had some cocktails. After dinner, we had the fermented shark meat and cocktails. So there's like that Icelandic, they called it like Icelandic moonshine, which was, it was okay. It wasn't that good. It tasted like black licorice. They call it Black Death. And I hate licorice, so it definitely almost killed me. The shark meat was actually pretty good. It just tasted like cheese, like a real stinky cheese. I like the shark meat better than I liked the alcohol. So like I was doing fine. I ate the shark meat and I was like, oh, this isn't bad. And I took the shot of the Black Death and I was like, like trying to hold it in. And then we did a presentation. One of the guys on our tour was a geologist, and he was talking all about Iceland and its history and stuff like that. And it was really cool. It was a ton of fun, but I didn't really record anything that night because we'd had so much cocktail and food that I just after that went right to bed, passed out, and woke up for the next day. So you will see all that other stuff in the next episode, which will come out next week. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. See ya.